In Band of Brothers, the author Stephen Ambrose interviewed many men from Easy Company, which was a famous paratrooper unit from the 101st Airborne Division in World War II. The book begins in summer of 1942 in Camp Toccoa, Georgia. This is where the men meet their leader, Captain Sobel. The men hated Sobel. He made the men train the hardest and inflicted the worst punishments on them. He loved to degrade and humiliate the men. Lieutenant Dick Winters was second in command of the unit. Lieutenant Winters was beloved by all the men because of his care and love for them. After over a year of training, the men were shipped to Adelbourne, England. The men loved it there. It is there when Captain Sobel is removed from command and Winters is put in charge over the company. On July 6, 1944, the men finally get to test their training when they are deployed to jump on D-Day in Normandy. The men face great adversity during the jump and in the battle. In their first mission, the men's training really showed up as they had a great success in their battle.
After days of fighting, the men return to England to rest and recover. Here the new recruits come and the men train more to prepare for their next mission. On September 17, 1944, the men go into their second mission in Holland. As they arrive, the people of Holland greet them with great joy and happiness. The mission is called Market Garden. This is an extremely tough battle for the men, and it didn't result in total victory for them. After the mission Market Garden, the men travel back to Moormelon to regroup and train for the next battle. In early January in 1945, the men rode into Bastogne as replacements for a British infantry unit. Here the men faced brutal cold conditions. Within 2 weeks, they were able to push the Germans out. Even after suffering a large amount of casualties, Easy Company is assigned to attack Louisville. They are able to capture the city of Louisville from the Germans. Just days after Louisville, the men are faced with going into battle on Hagenau. They seem to have a good time destroying a large number of Germans. This battle is a huge success for Easy Company.
On February 25, 1945, Easy Company heads back to Moormelon. They describe it as the best feeling in the world because of the good conditions in Moormelon and the war being almost over. In April of 1945, the men are sent to Germany on the final offensive. They encountered very few opposition. After traveling through Germany, Easy Company comes upon Berchtesgaden, the home of Hitler's private home Eagle's Nest, along with many luxury houses for German SS officers. The men go crazy here, drinking wine and stealing the German cars. The men would stay in Germany for a little while longer, but would eventually come home after the nuclear bombing in Japan. The men of Easy Company created a legendary legacy for themselves through the extreme courage and bravery of the men and their leaders. As it says in the end of the novel, sharing all that stress throughout training and combat has created a bond between the men of Easy Company that will last forever.